was like, because after they were talking about when they were in the order to straight arrow and like Bill was talking about saying something like he's gonna fly jets and stuff and like fly jets and everything, and Dale was talking about how he's gonna be in Europe, be a rich millionaire and have people killed or something like that. And then Hank said, I'm going to sell propane and propane accessories if my grades are good enough. But like it was after that, Hank's like, kids and their crazy dreams. And then Bill's like, I'm so depressed I can't even blink.
Yep.
See, we have to get Halo 2 over with because Andrew's getting tired of it.
I'm just like, I don't know. Like, no matter what, I seem to wake up at 6:30. No matter how early or late I go to bed.
Well, I know the reason why I'm woken up at like, even if I go to bed even if I fall asleep at like 2 something in the morning. I know why I wake up at like, usually wake up between like 7 something or 6 something and 9 something is because no matter how late I go to bed, it's because of a dog being like, oh, I gotta walk around and wake everyone up. But anyway.
Pause real quick.
I'm dead. Pause what?
I said pause.
Pause! And we're front. I forgot I died.
So did I.
Okay, you forgot I died. So for a moment I thought you were saying you forgot you died. I was like, Andrew, you're alive right now.
Frick.
About that time I woke myself up by saying in my own dream, saying, she's alive, but I said it out loud.
How about that's like, this is actually one of the horror sections of Halo.
Parasite
Oh, I know.
not defeat the Falcons, and it shall not defeat us.
Ow. I'm dead.
While we shall suffer the progress of infinitude.
Horror Halo? More like Horlo.
More like Horlo.
That's what I said. Horlo. It's horrible. She's been working for me for about a year.
It's
Man, I got me a stable at home.
I am the prophet of truth.
Oh man, we need to kill this prophet too. I know one dies in Halo 3. Oh no.
So what's the reason like these pimps and stuff have like really long pinky nails?
2 corpses.
I don't know.
Like only their pinky nails?
I'm sure for some reason.
As Bradley made, I couldn't tell if he was joking or if that's actually why they do it, but like it's something about like I guess they smell the coke or something off of it or something like. Well, goodbye. All right. Chief. Master Chief.
Master Chief, you guys tell me why you're in the nurse's office?
I threw up. I threw up back in February.
Ah, bollocks.
Wait, don't go back down. He's...
Dang it. Oh, when we're so please. When we're close enough, I need to get my stuff. Oh, I can't move now, so that's cool. No, really, like, I can't move. Like, I'm falling.
Well.
Let's see, wait, no. I was like, I could look down at my feet and see that I was falling. Dang it.
I just,
I want my sword. So I learned about the lockpick exploit in Oblivion. They can be a little detrimental. So, you know, the way Oblivion works is that your skills go up with every time you use an ability. So,
Yeah.
like, you become better at acrobatics by just jumping a bunch. You become sneaky by just sneaking near people. But, like, in lockpicks, just attempting a lockpick will bring it up. But the problem is, I found out about this exploit where if you move your pick over to a tumbler that's already been pushed up,
Yeah.
and you
keep
press
pressing
X, it will
on the
keep
PlayStation
boosting.
version.
Yeah, you keep boosting the skill, and you never break the thing. The problem with that is enemies scale with your regular level,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
and you can basically end up with a situation where you get to level 11, but you didn't really boost any of your combat-related skills.
Yeah.
So then you walk outside and just get completely bodied.
Yeah. Never asked Sylvester. Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's handy for lockpicking. You just gotta be careful about the fact that it's gonna make your level too high.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Kids are engaging one another all around high charity.
Minority suspect. He's got a gun.
I'm running out of options. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next
I
one
can't
will
shake
take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Hey, Sylvester. Come on.
It's like N64 game, the N64 remastered. No.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city.
Great.
The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power
You
grid.
dead.
Stopping truth, that's all that
Are
matters.
you indebted?
Now is the time of our unworlding. The moment we shall all become as gods.
You know the plan. You've got to stop truth.
You know
I've
who
got to
else said
handle
you shall become as gods?
Who?
Satan to Adam and Eve.
Oh yeah.
If you would falter, know
What's
this.
interesting
One final effort is all that remains.
about
What's the original?
just
Okay.
looks kind of funny. What's interesting about God of War Ragnarok is that, like,
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
After I'm through with truth.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
jellyfish. But what's interesting about God of War Ragnarok is that, like, apparently Sweet Baby Inc. had some hand in that game.
The
I
writing,
think.
yeah. It had a hand in the writing.
But it wasn't that bad. It didn't feel like a full-on
What is that
Sweet
place?
Baby Inc. game.
Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon, the start of the great journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside.
Jack.
Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Your ass, my size 24 hoof.
I'm going to drive this thing.
Frick you.
Actually, we should drive that, shouldn't we? I could be the gunner. go.
Arbiter.
Welcome,
Warp.
Wait, before we go too far, I do have to play the Arbiter video, the marriage one. Fine, I'll do it later. That's gonna be really funny for everybody to hear. Hey, 3 words, and I'm yours. Wart. That's all I need to hear. Them kids say no. That's easy for like. I object.
What was I gonna say? Word and such. You know, it feels like we've been on this for a while. When it's been less than an hour at this point since we started this recording. I know we took a break or two, but ooh. Is this the final mission? I can't remember. Or do we use Chief to...
I can't quite remember. Dang it.
Oh,
I'm trying to recover my shotgun. There
the shotgun.
it is. Yeah, okay.
Buddy, I didn't tell you could do the turret. It's my turn to use the turret.
It's my turn.
Turret.
2 scarabs. Repeat. 2 scarabs.
Those carobs.
2 scarabs.
That was a weird game. Cavern of Dreams.
Oh, here, carob.
Carob. It's essentially came out in 2022. It's one of those like 5th generation inspired games, like N64 or PS1 type of games. Like they said something like,
all right, we're abandoning this thing. They will kill us.
yeah. The thing is that like. So, like, the game is relatively fun. It's kind of more about the atmosphere. About, like, the feel of the atmosphere. It's, like, one of the main draws of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely it was kind of interesting because, like, Nitro Rad talked about it. And I could see what he was talking about when he said, like, you know, it's an E-rated game. There's nothing, like, cynical about it or anything. But, like, I guess I guess they also kind of tapped into the semi-unsettling feeling of those older games. And I could see what they were talking about with that. Because there are some sections where like the music and everything and atmosphere, that's something that feels slightly off. And again, it's not like one of those, actually it's a horror game type of thing, but it's just, I think that's what they were kind of going for, was having a, you know, oh shoot. We got these, oh, they're helping us, never mind. I was gonna say these guys, I don't know why I can't think of their names right now. Hunters, yeah. But they're helping us right now. But yeah, Cavern of Dreams, like I got it because I heard it was kind of supposed to be like a mix of like the gameplay was supposed to be like a mix of Spyro and I'm dead, and Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
There's not really much collectathon-iness to it. I mean, there is a little bit, but it's not as much of a focus as some other collectathons, but I started thinking about that game though, and I was like, it seems like with these games, it seems like with these indie games that are inspired by these older games, There's some genuinely really good ones, and that one's pretty good. It's just... I've mentioned this before. It always seems like there's something missing with these indie games. Like, they could be as close as possible to these types of games from back in the day. And I'm not even talking about the ones that, like, where the writing is all, you know, bullcrap, but, like... It always just feels like there's something missing that, like... games of yesteryear did, like whenever those games were basically the AAA games. It feels like there's something missing with these indie games. And I don't know how to explain it, because I don't know what exactly that is. Like I don't enjoy them as much as certain AAA games. Or like if a AAA studio made that type of game.
Alright guys, I'm about to make myself retarded.
Yeah. But, I mean, Camera Dreams is fine. It's fun. It's just, you know, it's one of those, it feels like there's something missing type of games. Indie games.
It's like, oh that's right, fun.
Yeah. And I know that, like, I know there's people that always try to say, like, don't go for the AAA, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, AAA has, a lot of these AAA studios have made a bunch of crap recently.
What the heck?
Crap that's way too expensive.
I'm dead.
Deaded. But I don't know, there's something about these, it's like, again, there's some genuinely good, and I get it, that they're, you know, when you have a smaller budget, you can't do everything. So like, you know, some of these indie developers make what they can with their budget. But, you know, there's a lot of it that just feels like there's something missing. And I wish I knew how to explain it better. Because I used to criticize IGN for saying Sonic 4 Episode 2 wasn't as good as the first one, and one of their complaints was, and very much their complaint was, it doesn't have that magic. It doesn't have that, you know, or something like that, that the first one. I'm like, what, can you define it a little more so I can understand it?
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah. Of course, Sonic 4, I mean, both of them aren't all that good, but, like, Sonic 4 Episode 1 was very... As people have pointed out before, it was very much a iPhone game, a mobile game that they made into a, you know, downloadable console game that you had to pay more money for. Let's see. Hi, humans. Okay.
Listen, you don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring, and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
Okay. Sergeant Johnson. Friendlies?
Yeah.
Friendlies. Banshees.
It's a Sergeant Johnson's just a little bit of speciesism to overcome. You keep thinking this with the he's just a product of his time.
Well, So when I was saying Sergeant Johnson was referencing Portal 2, and he goes, yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, like Gladys. I remember when the PS Vita was such an exciting time for potential. I thought about that as well. And that was a time whenever I was being a PlayStation Sony pony during the Vita era. So
I was a Sony pony.
I don't know what rhymes.
Or a pony.
I was just kind of ignoring a bunch of problems that the Vita had at the time. I mean, not real, well, not full on. Or I guess I was acting like they weren't as bad as they actually were. So I was just being the Sony version of a Nintendo fan. But I'm deaded. Let me in. But oh, wait. I guess we're supposed to go up there, or unless that's Johnson bringing the thing over. What do you think, Sylvester?
Frick.
Freaking fricks! Whoa, enemies! Oh no! But
bad guys in a video game. What is this?
But let's see. I remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. I was back in that day. I was kind of, sort of being the PlayStation equivalent of a Nintendo fan. Except I didn't ignore all the problems. I was pretty irritated that like not everything the PSP could play could also be played on the Vita. That was like slowly, but like there was still like by the end of the Vita's life cycle, it was still like you couldn't play everything that the PSP could, even though that seemed like it would be a logical choice just to do that. And here was one of the most irritating things. The Vita could not play games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro here in America, but they did that in like Europe and I think also Japan. But they didn't do it here where the games were made. But anyway.
Whoa!
And this was like way before, and I'm talking like this is still before, you know, Crash Insane and Spyro Reignited came out, or were even a thought. So it wasn't like a case of, oh, we'd lose money. It was just like they just didn't do it. That was really, but they did it in other countries, and that's really irritating. I think Ein Hander actually came out on the PlayStation Network in Japan, and maybe Europe.
How about Spider-Man gets you a gift card to Sears?
And let's just not waste time with that. Let's just not waste time with, I want to...
Oh, I was trying to get out, because it would have blocked the door.
Oh, I thought you were, like, trying to, like, get it through the thing, like you did with the Warhogs and stuff.
Oh, man, I wish I could. I think I can get the Banshee through here.
No.
You know what? I want to go back and get it.
Oh, no. I remember when Halo 5 was like, they were trying to hype that up so much. It's like, could this be the end of Master Chief and all that stuff? What will be the fate of these characters? And it was just like, extremely disappointing, like, as some people say, a nothing burger.
What is this? A version of Cortana that I don't want to screw?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, there was there was that for some fans.
Right. That's what I was saying. That's... What is this, Cortana that I don't want to do?
At least Halo Infinite, at least the campaign was pretty good. I like the campaign for Halo Infinite. I'm not saying the story was the greatest, I'm just saying...
Sometime after it's going on sale, I think I'll put my hands on it.
On Halo Infinite?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
I'm dead, by the way.
There is a problem with the... I'm dead too. There is a problem with the multiplayer, in which it's not as good. But also, I think the reason it's not as good is because they decided to make Halo Infinite's multiplayer free to play. As in, like, you can download Halo.
What's wrong with it?
It's well, there's not a lot of maps. I think it eventually had Forge. It brought back split screen multiplayer, but only for 2 players. Which is better than not having local multiplayer at all, like Halo 5. But
did he jump right as we killed him?
I think, or maybe just the physics were just decided, hey, let's do this.
You're gay. I'm straight. I am not. Take that back. What was the guy? He's like, no, freaking stop! Like, he basically.
It is easy.
Oh yeah.
Icon in your hands. And do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Whoa, now.
Again, Family Guy, I'm gonna do something to you. You won't remember it until you're 40. What?
I went
I'm at 6.
Put it down and disobey the hierarchs.
There are things about Halo even the hierarchs do not understand.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the 7.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the Galactic Center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
No, Arbiter.
I forgot that happened.
The great journey has begun. And the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
You think this is our guy? We were all just kind of sitting there. Like, okay, players. I'm dead. Anyway, yeah, the Vita.
Frick.
The Vita was, at least we reached a checkpoint that wasn't that far away. The Vita, like, it seems like with the Vita, Sony just kind of threw it out there to say do well, without giving much marketing at all. I think I remember on TV, I may have seen like one or two commercials involving the Vita on TV. Like, and there's still a lot of people that watch TV, like, that you might want to get in your audience, and not just online, but like, I think there were so many things going up against the Vita at the time. One thing was that Sony was barely supporting it, like they should.
I'm on it.
See, Sony was barely supporting it.
VED.
Sony was barely supporting it. Let's see. A lot of developers. That's fine.
Hey, Mohawk, how's that feel?
That's my internet. That's my internet. But
His shield is
There we
down.
go.
Let him
wasn't a
have
lot of developers supporting it a lot. There was only one Sonic game on it, and I mean, like, you know, if you don't count the backwards compatibility of for the Sonic Rivals games. Like normally, like, even the PSP, you know, like, it didn't have many Sonic games like the DS did, but it had exclusive games like the Sonic Rivals games. It only had Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed, or Sonic and All-Star, you know what I mean.
What's this look like with her? Okay.
So it still kind of had it. Oh, we get it. We get it. You're terrible at keeping the internet on. Oh. Hey, Lord. Oh, jeez.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Fail-safe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me.
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
We've got a new contact. Unknown classification.
It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
I threw up.
Sir, finishing this fight.
Sir, finishing this fight. Okay. Alright. Okay, I was about to say.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I am gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Shoot. Wait, wasn't that the finale of the game? I can't remember.
I think so.
There's like no more mission.
Gone in the undertow.
Oh, the Great
Gone
Journey.
in the undertow.
The great journey. Ugh. Keep Tartarus from activating the ring. You killed Ares out of your need for vengeance. God of War 3. As soon as this loads, why is this one taking forever?
It's such a great journey.
Yeah. Great journey. love when technology just kind of randomly does like things like this, where it's just like, I'm just gonna go slow for no reason whatsoever, or nah, I'm just not gonna work for no reason whatsoever.
You go take care of the dog, and I'll pause it when it gets to be time.
I'm just gonna wait. What is this? The Switch version of the game?
What?
With the loading times. Come on now. Come on now. What is Series X seriously becoming a 360 now, where it just randomly has a problem and everyone seems to not have it, or whatever? This is freaking stupid.
A great journey.
Well, folks, we'll be right back.
Cold.
And we're back. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, it just was not loading for us for whatever dumb reason. And now it froze. This is great. Alright, well, will it work this time, folks? I don't know. I guess we'll see. The Great Journey. Oh, we finished it. Well, then we didn't get to see the last cutscene. Let me see if there's. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, are you really doing this? Let me see if there's a way to watch the cutscenes video. Let's see. I don't think this is. No. This, okay. Well. Look up the ending on your own. Say the Halo 2 ending.
Look it up on Drunk Tank Films, Derek Comedy, and Google
Actually,
Video.
let me look at that real quick. Hold on, let me pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was it, folks. We just it ended. It froze. I thought there was something a little extra. I just forgot how it ended. So that was it. That was the awkward way to end it. Well, that was Halo 2, folks. Anyway. So join us next time as we play some other game before we play Halo 3 eventually. But until then, like, subscribe, and listen to the words that Andrew spits out.
I'm sleepy.